Ask Reddit. Married people of Reddit, what's one thing you didn't learn about your spouse until after your wedding day? She farts. She had always farted around me. No big deal. Usually she kept it to little toots unless she was sick or drunk, then it would be loud like mine. I don't mind its nature. But holy fuck, she unleashed an ass trumpet that would put college marching bands to shame. She can be across the house and I can hear her ass.
My wife sounds like an 18-wheeler engine breaking down a mountain road. My petite little Jake break.
Been together 20 years. Married for 17. I've been telling the same dad joke since I was about 17. Whenever someone says something was intense, I always respond with like the circus. My wife has been rolling her eyes at it for nearly 20 years, until about 6 months ago. I gave my lame response to her, but instead of rolling her eyes at me they got really big, like I saw the light bulb go off. Then she chuckled. She never got the joke until then. She procrastinates cleaning until the task becomes unnecessarily difficult, which means she takes forever to clean, which means she hates cleaning, which makes her procrastinate. She also talks in her sleep, and that can be pretty funny sometimes. If my pants have 2 holes in them, why are 3 parts of me tired? My wife cannot read an analog watch clock for time. Married 4 years, been together 7 years total, and somehow that came up only a month ago when I asked for the time off a watch during a power outage. I don't give her a hard time about it, but that was a fun fact to learn. She's a great swimmer. One day, after we'd been married for about 7 years, we joined a gym with a swimming pool. She challenged me to a race. Okay, I thought, I'm a pretty good swimmer. I was surprised when she offered me a half-length head start, and then doubly surprised when despite my massive head start she beat me easily. Apparently she used to be a competition swimmer at school. She's basically half dolphin. But she'd never happened to mention it before.
Didn't notice her fins? Been there.
Contrary to what my ex-wife said when we were dating, I learned she believed that sex was just for making kids. He dunks his Oreos in water instead of milk. I still don't know why.
I thought the person who mixed the peanut butter and jelly together before spreading them on the bread was going to be the worst thing in this thread, but this is 100 times worse.
A friend of mine eventually told his now wife that he didn't actually know French. He had been teaching her gibberish phrases.
My name is Claude. Je du pli plus.
My wife can't whistle, and she's never had a sloppy Joe. She liked to poop with the door open.
Man. My wife is the opposite. I will be sitting down for less time than it takes to get the seat to stop feeling cold and she'll just walk in and start brushing her teeth like I'm invisible. I'm like, WTF, you used to knock? And she'll speak through frothy mouth toothpaste, that what before we were married, then spit out her toothpaste, and leave the door open when she leaves.
She makes PB&J sandwiches by mixing the PB&J in a separate bowl before spreading it on the bread. Pure savagery.
Of all the responses in this thread, this is the one that made me say what the fuck.
She's always leaving the lids on everything unscrewed, and guess who is always breaking jars because he always picks everything thing up using the lid. That she sneezes like she trying to scare the shit out of you, scream sneeze. I'm still not used to it now, 10 years later. Fuck, it's loud as hell. Our poor daughter gets scared and says, "Mommy, you're too loud." But in public she can hold it back. That he can't put shit back where it goes, ever, and oh yeah, he shot a guy once.
That probably makes you apprehensive to call him out about things, like putting shit back where it goes, for instance.
Did you learn something about your partner after you started dating? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that like button, and subscribe for more awesome Reddit stories.